What up y'all, this is JNRUSS4 aka JNRUSS the Barber, back again with another Hornlug video. For today's video, we'll be doing the review on the Andowl cordless trimmer. Listen over here. The Chinese version of the Wahl cordless detailer. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into it. So the review today will be a short and sweet, and I'll also add in a tutorial that shows you guys how to mod the trimmer so that you can put a Wahl detailer blade on it. The price of the trimmer when I bought it was 300 Rand, and at this time of recording it's now going for 200 Rand. And at that price it's even more of a deal to get the trimmer right now. The total cost of the mod is about 500 Rand, which includes a new Wahl detailer blade, which is around 450 Rand. This you can buy at headquarters or hands down. The link of their stores will be in the description below, and the blade holder, which costs 26 Rand 50 including shipping, will also be linked in the description below. When comparing that to the price of a new Wahl cordless detailer, which is about 3,660 at the hands down store, you can understand why I had to look out for a budget option for all us barbers out here. With that being said, you are able to get a fire trimmer for the fraction of the price if you're willing to do the mod that allows this budget trimmer to actually shine. The trimmer has decent power, although I'm not sure how it compares to the original Wahl cordless detailer, as I do not own one yet. The only downside I have with the trimmer is that once the mod is done, the trimmer is quite loud, and that can be fixed by placing a small piece of foam or cloth to dampen the sound. As you guys can hear, if I switch it on now, this is with the mod done and with a piece of foam within the housing of the trimmer. So if you switch it on, as you guys can hear, it's not that loud. If that when that foam piece isn't in here or the piece of cloth is in it, the motor vibrates, the sound vibrates on the hollow sound of the plastic body, the housing. So yeah, that's the reason why it gets so loud. But that can be resolved as by the previous thing that I've just mentioned. The battery life on the trimmer is also good, and you can get more than 5 haircuts in on a single charge. So in the next scene, I'll be showing you guys how to do the mod that will allow you guys to put a Wahl detailer blade on, and with a small snippet of how these trimmers hit as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to do the Wahl blade mod onto the Andowl cordless clipper. This will make it as if it's a Wahl cordless detailer. So for starters, this blade is already quite good, I must say. You can't zero gap this blade, but it is quite close. If this thing can focus, I don't know if it will be able to focus, but you'll be able to see that the blades are quite close together, and it's actually quite close to zero gap. These blades are quite good, I must say, and they're very gentle on the skin. So if you have a heavy hand, I'd actually try and recommend that you guys maybe try these blades out for a starter, and then see how it goes. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the Wahl detailer mod, the Wahl detailer blade mod for these Andowl cordless clippers. So if you have an old detailer lying around, you're going to obviously need your Wahl detailer blade. So you can actually get a new one of these if you don't have one already, or the current ones that you guys have are blunt. You can get this a normal Wahl detailer. Let this thing focus. Come on now. Just a normal one, and then you're going to need the blade holder that comes off your old detailer, your corded detailer, or your cordless detailer, whichever one it may be. I can just get it to focus. There we go, there's it focusing. So yeah, this is the thing that you're going to need right over there. And then obviously your blade, your T-blade. So I'm going to show you guys how to install it onto this Andowl cordless trimmer, so that we can actually make it a cordless detailer somewhat. So obviously you're just going to need to untie the screws, undo the screws like that. And what you would need is a Phillips head. I didn't mention that in the down below. You need a Phillips head screwdriver, just a normal star screwdriver in South African terms, and another Phillips head screwdriver, star screwdriver in South African terms, And the smaller one is actually if you need to zero gap your detailer blades, but I've already zero gapped them, so, and there's plenty of videos how to zero gap a Wahl detailer blade, so I won't be doing that now. I have a video that I'll link in the description below, you guys can check that out, but these are already zero gap, so I won't be showing you guys how to detail it, zero gap it. But yeah, so just take off the screws like that. And make sure you hold the blades down so that they don't go flying everywhere. This is actually a very super, I've showed you guys how to mod the VGR trimmers. And this is just as simple as that. So you're going to take off the Andowl cordless clipper blades. So as you can see, let me throw that screwdriver down. Let's hopefully get into macro focusing. There we go. There we go, macro focusing. As you can see, you cannot adjust the blades, so you can't zero gap it, as opposed to the Wahl detailer. As you can see there, it has the adjuster. Yeah, you cannot adjust it, it's fixed, and that's whatever they've set it to, that's what you get. So that's how it is, like that. So if you decide to use this, continue using these blades, you can use them until they get dull, and then you'll be able to switch over to the Wahl cordless detailer blades. Do keep in mind that you'll need the blade holder like that, and then this is how you'll go about the mod. So you'll slot this into place like that. Make sure that the narrower end is on top, facing upward like that, and then you'll take your Andowl cordless trimmer and then position it so that you can see like that, and then just place, you'll see there's two grooves on the blade holder there, that point and that point there. Need to make their way onto the adjust the tension spring. And what I like, mind you, while some here, as opposed to the VGR trimmers, that plastic housing for the screws, these at least have metal housings for the screws, just like the original Wahl detailer. This will ensure that the plastic housing doesn't get stripped, and that you will be able to tighten on your blades for a longer period of time without any tension being lost with the stripping of the plastic housing. So that's one up for this Andowl. This is actually one of the cheapest ways to go with to get like a cordless trimmer, because the cordless trimmer in South Africa costs about almost 3,000 rand, whereas this clipper itself costs 300 rand, and you get a blade. The blade costs about 450, so that's 750 rand for a cordless detailer. And then you're gonna align it like as so, and then you're gonna place it like that. So as you can see, those the two prongs from the tension spring must align in there. And then just take your time with this, because it can be quite tricky. Let me just go do that. I'll walk with the camera. And then as you'll see, I'll place it in like that. You'll see there's a hook on the underside here that hooks on the body, the casing like that. I need to hurry up here because my battery is showing that it's dying. And then, okay, just make sure it doesn't hook in like that. Just take your time with it, and then press down like that. And then you need to hold it in position as such. Let me see. But if you can't get it in line, because you can see that the rotary motor there needs to be adjusted, so what I do is I spin it and just like get it facing forward almost. There we go, somewhat facing forward, so it's much easier for the positioning of the rotary motor. And there you go, so you just click it into place like that, and then you can actually turn it on. Oh shucks, is the battery dead now? No, it's not. It just wasn't turning on because I had blocked it. But I assure you, it's not as difficult as it looks. It's just because I'm trying to look through this little screen whilst doing it. So that's the issue I'm having. Okay, there we go. So if you can just push it in deeper like that. That should do it. No, it's not. That's not it. Okay, there we go. So you can just hook the white part under the shell of the casing of the clipper, and then put the clipper against it like that, and then just hold it. The line, the hole should align with the casing holes like that, and then you just get your screws as such. Get your Phillips or star head screwdriver and actually just start screwing it in like that, so you can actually get it into place just as such, and keep screwing until it actually holds. Okay, so there, and then we can get the other one and then put it also into place like that. That's what it shouldn't have taken us so long. It's just because I struggled checking through the viewfinder of the camera. You can tighten it there, but make sure not to tighten it too firmly down, because that actually restricts the power. So tighten it enough so that the blades actually just stay on, so you don't restrict power. Make sure everything is straight, make sure your blades are aligned. Let's see if we can autofocus. And there you go. That's how you do the Wahl detailer blade mod onto the Andowl cordless clipper. And as you can see, make sure that it doesn't bite onto your skin, so that when you go against your customers it doesn't bite. And that's hitting. That's hitting. I'll show some detailed clips within this mod review video, and yeah, there you can see my make sure everything's aligned properly. And that's how you do the mod, guys.
It looks like you lost another one.
Alright, so that's going to do it for today's Hontlug video. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. If there's any other type of videos you guys would like to see from me in the future, let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed the video today and have gained anything from it, be sure to smash that like button, as it helps the channel tremendously. And if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, so klap that subscribe button as well. That's it from me. Stay blessed, stay safe, and peace out, y'all peeps, man.